Net.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, kids. Guys, please be ready with your books. We'll do the exercises today. Hamara explanation part is done or something is left in that?
Ma'am, local media and the last para of the second edition.
Please, I request you to please send me the pages of that so that I can. Rupanshi, can you please send me that? Please send me the pages, Vita. Thank you so much.
Sorry, ma'am. Actually, the phone that I have, it's with my sister. She's attending classes.
Okay, anybody else can send me. Mridul, can you send me that?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Vita.
What's going on?
I just want somebody to send me the pages of the book, which we have to do. Because I'm not having a book with me.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So kids, you got 1 day more, which is good for you because of the rain. The rain has been, has come as a savior for you. You got 1 more day to revise your chapter, to clear your concepts. Although the chapter is quite easy, still, the more the merrier, isn't it?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning. Very strange window is come up. It's not closing. Yeah. Nobody has sent me. Please, no, somebody sent. Atikshu, you send me better the book pages of the book, which we have to do. Kids, can you?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Nivesh. Finally got it. Who sent? Mridul, thank you, Mridul. Yeah, so we have to do the setting
Welcome, ma'am.
agenda, the last part. Setting agenda and local media, that's it. Hargun, I've got bache. Thank you. Beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's begin with setting agenda, right? Like I discussed with you people yesterday as well. So you know, setting agenda is very important for anything which we do. For right now, even if we study, right? Even if we have to plan how to study, what to do, then also we set an agenda that, okay, in 2 days I have to finish this chapter. In the coming 2 days, I'll finish that chapter. That's how I'm gonna study for my coming examination. Right? That's how we people set agenda for everything. Like we teachers, we also set an agenda that how many chapters we have to cover, in which month, which activities do we have to take, how do we have to teach. So we people also decide. Similarly, everybody sets an agenda about the work they have to do. So when we talk about when we realize setting, good morning, Arsh. When we say that setting agenda is such an important task, then the media houses, right, which are presenting something to the masses, because of which whatever they're showing, we are forming our views in our minds. So they must be very sure about it. Whatever, they should not just display anything. Nowadays, this is happening only in media, no? They just give any news. Whatever they think, oh, this news will give us TRP, they just publish it without nothing. What was it? Without without giving, without checking it whether it's right or not, without prioritizing it, without balancing it, they just publish it. This is wrong. Media has to be very, very, very careful before publishing any news, because if they're publishing something which is not good, it can also lead to riots in the society. It can also cause a lot of problems, right? Okay, chaliye. Pratishtha, Daksh, kindly read.
Okay, ma'am. An honest media should decide its points to focus on. The news item should always be for the welfare of the masses. It should not exploit the sentiments of the people, nor should it highlight anything which may adversely affect the society.
राइट
Setting
तो
agenda.
मीडिया जो भी मीडिया को अपना एजेंडा बहुत ही अच्छे से जो मैंने आपको बताया, दैट इज द सेम थिंग व्हिच इज रिटन इन द बुक, right? So media should set its agenda very precisely. They should be very, very sure of what is to be published and what is not to be published. They should never publish any such thing which can adversely affect the society, जिसकी वजह से society में problems हो, दंगे हो, लड़ाई हो, झगड़े हो, right? Media has to work for the welfare of the society, not for the deterioration of the society, right? Okay. Yes. Atesh, read next. Atesh, can you hear me? I think there is some problem from his end of network. Rupanshi, you read it.
Media must give priority to those news or issues which are related to the masses. It should always keep those news or events that are meant for a small group of people at the back.
Setting agenda is an important activity of media. This is where you have to read.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Setting agenda is an important activity of media. Sometimes it puts the issues of public interest on the very front page of a particular newspaper, and thus tries to convince us that it is well aware of its duties as to which news items should be focused and where they should be placed in the newspapers. We can understand it, though it's true. An example, recently the media focused on the adulteration in drugs in order to make us aware of the fact. This is quite good on the part of media, and we shall appreciate it for this. But most of the times it fails to highlight or focus the issues that are linked significantly to our lives.
Okay,
nowadays,
media. Right, so setting agenda is very, very important for media, just like I told you people, right? Then yeah, it puts up the issues of the public interest on the very front page. Like you might have seen, this will be important news. It should be always on the front page, because usually it's a common attitude that people, like people who are busy or they're rushing towards their work in the morning, so they just read the front page and then they skip the pages of the rest of the pages, right? So that is why they should give the important news on the front page, right? They should, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए that okay, they are nowadays what is happening? Media is more concerned about news related to fashion, okay, or Bollywood and cricket, isn't it? They're highlighting more of it during Corona times instead of giving covering the plight of the poor people, like how how difficult it is for them to commute, to go back to their places, to get the necessary things. Media was more concerned in showing, oh, Katrina Kaif is doing grooming in her house. That actress is washing utensils. Weren't media showing all of these things? Were they of more importance, or what the poor people were going through, that was of more importance?
And the poor people.
The plight of
problem.
poor people needed
Poor
to be
people are
shown,
going
right?
through.
So that the people who are able to help may work for them, may try to help them. We may get to know whether our government is working for those people or not. This is how we'll get to know. Na? We are not interested in getting to know who is washing utensils and who is and who is grooming their houses, right? That is what the media need to be very, very careful of. But the public has also become like that. The public also enjoys such news only. The public is also becoming more interested in watching, oh, Katrina Kaif is washing utensils. Wow. Now I'll also watch in my home. Otherwise, no, I won't. Isn't it? Devanshi is like, yes, ma'am, I
Yes,
did the same
ma'am.
thing. Ma'am, I also saw that news only, ma'am. I don't watch any other news. तभी दिव्यांशु को इतनी हंसी आ रही है.
No, ma'am.
Right? So, yeah, I know, like they should issue the public interest news on the very front page, and you should try to convince that it is well aware of its duties, to which news items should be focused and where they should be placed in newspapers. Media house को पता होना चाहिए किस news को कितनी importance देनी है, किसको कहाँ पर होना चाहिए. आपने देखा अभी कभी newspaper आप daily पढ़ते हैं, आप लोग तो पढ़ते हैं. स्कूल में पढ़ाया जाता है डेली. शर्म कर लो बच्चों, शर्म कर लो. There's a habit of reading newspaper daily in your school, हाँ? ऐसी blank शक्ल बना रहे हैं. Okay, so we have like newspaper में also we have seen the separate segments, right? Local news, there's a segment of local news, there's a segment of entertainment, and there's a segment of sports news, there's a segment of world news. Have you seen that?
Yes,
newspaper का बस front page पढ़ लेते हैं, 2 पेज मैम खोल के देती हैं, वो पढ़ लेते हैं. बाकी तो पता ही नहीं क्या होता है न्यूज़पेपर में. हाँ? Very bad.
Yes, ma'am.
You should be aware कि क्या क्या कंटेंट कैसे कैसे अरेंज होता है न्यूज़पेपर में. आपको पता होना चाहिए ना. एक पेज नहीं होते, जो पेज आप लोग एक ही पेज पढ़ते हैं न्यूज़पेपर का, एंटरटेनमेंट वाला, जिसमें बॉलीवुड की न्यूज़ दे रखी होती है. मुझे पता है. I know you people. चलो, right. So recently the media focused on adulteration and drugs in order to make aware of the fact. Adulteration and drugs का मतलब वो जो drugs नशे वाले होते हैं उनकी बात नहीं हो रही है. Here drugs refers to what?
The medicine.
Medicines. Yes, and adulteration means उनमें कुछ मिक्सिंग हो रही है. मतलब अडल्ट्रेशन मतलब उसमें कुछ घपला हो रहा है, जो उनके कंपोनेंट्स हैं उसमें कुछ गलत चीजें मिलाई जा रही हैं, राइट? देखा नहीं आजकल हर चीज की कॉपी या डुप्लीकेट आने लगी है. ठीक है, सो उसके बारे में लोगों को अवेयर कराया, जो कि बहुत अच्छी बात थी मीडिया की, राइट? एंड वी शुड अप्रिशिएट देम फॉर इट. बट मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम it fails to highlight and focus on the issues that are linked significantly to our lives. बहुत like अब क्या होता है, मीडिया ऐसी चीजों को तो कम ही दिखा पाती है जो हमारे लाइफ से इंटरेस्टेड है, सॉरी हमारे लाइफ से कनेक्टेड है, नॉट इंटरेस्टेड. Okay, so nowadays media is giving much importance to fashion shows, the world of cricket, and you know the interviews given by Bollywood celebrities. And अब तो एक नया जोन भी आ गया है, एक नया genre आ गया है, that is the influencers. ठीक है, वो भी मीडिया में भी सब जगह इन्फ्लुएंसर्स आ रहे हैं, है ना, उनके आ रहे हैं, उनके इंटरव्यूज आ रहे हैं, ये सब चीजें आ रही हैं. सो दिस इज रियली डिप्लोरेबल. मतलब ये हमारी सोसाइटी को डिग्रेड कर रहा है. इट इज लिटरली टेकिंग अस डाउन. In a country like India, where a large majority of people is facing several problems associated with their living, such as type of news has no significance. हमारे लोग इतना परेशानी से गुजर रहे हैं, हमें उनके plight के बारे में पता होना चाहिए, कैसे उनकी हेल्प की जा सकती है, ये पता होना चाहिए, राइट? इसमें इस सब की कोई सिग्निफिकेंस है नहीं. Karan Lamba, what is this DP of yours?
मैम पोकेमोन।
मुझे पोकेमोन की इंग्लिश में ओके Pokemon is also a Japanese cartoon which we get to know through media. Anime like Koraya. Very good. Right. So media must give priority to the news or issues that are related to the masses. Right. ओहो शौर्य सक्सेना इतना स्कूल की फील ले रहे हुए हैं बिल्कुल उन्हें स्कूल की इतनी याद आ रही थी क्या बात है शौर्य वेरी गुड यू शुड नेवर बी हैविंग द फियर ऑफ मिसिंग आउट ना क्लास वाला भी फोटो ले लेते हैं तो बिल्कुल क्लास वाला फील आ जाता है यहाँ बैठ के तो पढ़ते नहीं है शौर्य चलो So it should always keep those news or events that are meant for a small group of people at the back. जो कुछ लोगों के लिए वो पीछे होने चाहिए और जो majority के लिए हमें उन्हें हमेशा उन्हें front पे रखना चाहिए. Clear is this? Any doubt in setting agenda? No. So will you be able to set agenda for yourself? How to study?
Yes, ma'am.
Good then.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Now let's talk about the local media. Chalo Kashvi read. So
Local
dedicated
media.
Kashvi is every time she attends like online class in school uniform. Wow. सीखो कुछ.
Local media. In order to highlight the problem of ordinary people and their daily lives, local groups that start their own media, which is called as local media. People belong to these local groups use community radio and which enlightens farmers about many things such as prices of different crops, medium. The local people sometimes make document files with fairly cheap and easily available video camera on real life conditions, which are poor communications faces in their daily-to-day life. Local media becomes popular.
Wait, right? So देखो in order to highlight the problems of ordinary people in the daily life, right? Local groups start their own media groups, right? अभी आप जब क्लास 9, 10 में जाओगे, then you study history. तो आपको पता चलेगा कि जैसे लोगों की जो अपनी दिक्कतें थी उन्हें पहुंचानी थी आगे तक तो उन्हें लग रहा था कैसे करें तो उन्होंने अपने खुद के पब्लिशिंग हाउस से स्टार्ट कर दिया अपने खुद के न्यूज़पेपर स्टार्ट कर देते राइट सो अपनी खुद की जैसे बरेली में है आपका बताना कोई लोकल मीडिया हाउस अरे यार हमारे स्कूल में उसके इवेंट भी बहुत होते हैं क्या नाम है उसका न्यूज़पेपर का
हिंदुस्तान
अमर
उजाला
बरेली की आवाज राइट हिंदुस्तान एंड अमर उजाला आर
बरेली की आवाज
the national
Ma'am,
Amrit Vichar, right Atish Amrit Vichar is a local newspaper right so ऐसे क्या होते हैं अपने खुद के लोकल मीडिया हाउस से स्टार्ट करके लोकल न्यूज़पेपर्स लाते हैं जिसमें आपकी सिटी की ही न्यूज़ आती है राइट सो पीपल बिलोंग टू दीज लोकल ग्रुप्स और कम्युनिटी रेडियो which enlighten farmers about many things such as price of different crops ये रेडियोस पे भी आते हैं ऐसे लोकल ग्रुप्स जो फार्मर्स को बताते हैं कि क्या क्रॉप के प्राइसेस चल रहे हैं मतलब फार्मर्स को सपोर्ट करने के लिए उन्हें कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन देने के लिए उनकी क्रॉप्स के बारे में कैसे फर्टिलाइजर्स यूज करना चाहिए कैसे अपनी क्रॉप को बचाना है क्या आगे की वेदर फोरकास्ट होने वाला है ना Then farmers are also advised to the use of seeds and fertilizers through such medium. Local people sometimes make documentary films with fairly cheap and easily available video cameras on real life conditions which our poor communities face in their day-to-day life. Right? आपके local areas के बारे में documentaries बनाते हैं लोगों को उन areas की दिक्कतों से और रूबरू कराने के लिए और बताने के लिए. Then local media becomes popular among the local people because it is generally written in their vernacular language. Vernacular language means the local language, right? अलग अलग जगह की अलग अलग लैंग्वेज बिहार में बिहारी बोली जाती है राइट हर जगह पे अलग अलग लैंग्वेज बोली जाती है ना तो जो उस एरिया की लोकल लैंग्वेज होती है उस लैंग्वेज में ये लोकल मीडिया पब्लिश करते हैं चाहे वो वर्बल हो रहा हो या फिर वो रिटन हो रहा हो लोकल लैंग्वेज में आता है जैसे आप बंगाल में जाओगे तो आपको बड़े बंगाली न्यूज़पेपर्स भी मिलेंगे पंजाब में जाओगे तो पंजाबी न्यूज़पेपर्स भी मिलेंगे जिसमें पंजाबी लिखी होगी है ना पंजाब में लिखा होगा So it is read by all types of people generally residing in that locality, and it serves great purpose in making ordinary and poor people aware of the events happening around them, right? Maybe they are not able to read the other languages such as Hindi or English, but they know how to read and know understand their one local language. So इसके through वो उससे aware हो पाते हैं, right? For example, a newspaper called Khabar Lehriya, run by 8 Dalit women in Chitrakoot district, is in Uttar Pradesh, and this fortnightly newspaper is written in the local language in Bundeli, right? अब fortnightly मतलब क्या होता है kids?
Once in 2 weeks.
Yeah, once in 2 weeks. Okay, so a fortnightly newspaper है. So it gives reports on Dalit problems, cases of violence against women, and political corruption. Like वहाँ की जो भी local problems होती हैं उनके बारे में आता है. And see the irony. 8 Dalit women have started this, no? Like the ones who are the women, secondly Dalit, the ones who are considered to be the most backward classes, they are becoming independent and they are setting up their own newspapers. So we can also do it, right? Just go through it once, kids, both the topics, and please let me know if you have any doubts.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, this local media, or we can say local newspapers, which are given to the people, are all these gives only the information which are important to them, not for the awareness, like
Not for the
like it is written that they give the farmers that instruction that how much quantity we should use fertilizer or the seeds are expensive. So they give only these information or any
other information as well, other information of the locality as well. They give other things like information about other things as well.
Now we have to do the civics question answers in new notebook.
No, you can carry on because I think if the pages are left, then why to waste them? You can carry with the same notebook.
Yes.
Let me know if you have any doubts.
Ma'am, can you please explain me advocacy various purposes in advocacy?
Can you please repeat?
Ma'am, advocacy.
Advocacy means to like to tell other people about what you feel and what you want them to understand.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the role of media in democracy, उसमें signature campaign and balance information. So, what are they like?
Signature campaigns are the campaigns which are basically started to show the discontent towards something. आपको कोई चीज पसंद नहीं आई उसके against आप एक campaign start कर रहे हो, that is known as signature campaign, right? And a balanced report is something that it is the responsibility of media to provide us a balanced report. अगर कोई इंसिडेंट हुआ है तो हमें दोनों एस्पेक्ट्स दिखाए उसके, ऐसे नहीं किसी एक की साइड दिखा दी, बिकॉज हमें जो मीडिया दिखाएगा हम तो वही पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बनाएंगे अपना, हमें लगेगा अच्छा यही सही कह रहे हैं, बट हमें मीडिया को हर पूरी एक बैलेंस रिपोर्ट देनी चाहिए, किसी को एक फेवर करते हुए नहीं देनी चाहिए. दैट्स व्हाट बैलेंस रिपोर्ट, व्हिच शुड बी नॉन बायस्ड, राइट, and should give us true and complete information. Okay.
Ma'am, what is the answer of fourth of choose the correct answer?
We'll discuss that. Okay.
Ma'am, if the questions come define electronic media or print media. So we only have to write the examples because it includes this.
Can you please repeat?
Ma'am, if the question comes that define electronic media and print media, so they are in the book. They are giving me examples. So what was right?
You can simply write, no, print media is published in the form of black and white, right? It's written. Print media refers to the written form of media, right? And the virtual form of media, the audio and visual form of media is known as digital media, like electronic media, right? Done, kids. Can we go with the exercises now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
let's
ma'am.
do this. Let's do this. Let me open the exercises. Question number 1. Which one of the following is a part of mass media?
School.
Television.
School. School is not the part of mass media. School.
Very easy it is, right? School. Next is television was invented by
John
Option A.
John Locke Baird. What is the full form of DTH?
Direct to home.
Direct to home.
Direct to home.
Direct to home. Next is which type
None
of
of
news should be
these.
given priority by media? Sorry.
None of these.
Refers to
None of these.
None of these. None of these.
none of these, right? Because balanced report do help us to form public opinion, but it does not refers to public opinion, right? So it will be none of these. Next is which type of news should be given priority by media?
Related to masses.
Very good. Next is which one of the following is an important part of electronic media?
Television.
John,
Television.
which of the following is a local newspaper?
Khabar Lahariya.
Yeah, what is media?
Both
A
and B.
Both A and B.
Very good. What do you mean by mass media? Acha, listen, kids. What you have to do is you
Both
can do one
A
thing.
and B.
Listen to me. We can discuss the question answers abhi, and you have to write let us recall as well. So what can you do is you can leave pages, like just see to it. I think it will come in one page only. Leave a page for let us recall. You have to write them in the notebook too, and then you can do the question answers right now. Okay?
Can I do let us recall after the question answers?
If you've done the question answers first, then you can do it after the question answers. No issues. Yeah, what do you mean by mass media? Yes, sure. Mr. Saxena, can you hear me? Yes, Rishika.
Newspapers, magazines, films, radio, television, World Wide Web, etc. come under the category of mass media because all of these reach millions of people inside and outside the country at the same time. This is known as mass media.
See, anyone else?
Same answer.
The same
Yes,
answer.
Priyanshi.
The term mass media means medium of communication that connect a mass population. It is called mass media because it is in the reach of millions of people around the world at the same time. It is also leaded to massive duplication of films, books, etc. for selling at low prices to huge audience. Example, newspapers, television, magazines, etc.
Okay, and I want you people to also use the information given in the box on the same page. You might see a box which is given there. They have written that media refers is the plural form of the word media. Like I want you to include that as well.
But that is of media.
The first write that, and then include whatever you guys have said. Right? Okay.
But I have written all the question answers.
But if you have written, then it is okay. But when you'll be writing in the exam, then I want you to write answer of a particular length. ऐसा नहीं कि 2 lines का answer लिख दिया आपने. This time I was very happy while correcting a notebook. So people have written very good answers in the half-yearly exams. So I wanted to write in the Tuesday test also. So write the exam, like the answers like that.
There will be any UTs in December,
can
or
you
these are
please
only the
tell-
UTs?
Hanji? No, there won't be any UTs. I'll tell you the format of the Tuesday test, right? So kids, the Tuesday test will also be like a UT only. It will be a 40 marks, right? After UT, the 40 marks होते थे. There's gonna be 10 MCQs. There are gonna be 10 true and false. There will be very short answers. There will be short answers, long answers. And since we do not have any that right now, we do not have any diagram in the chapter. So tomorrow I'll make you do flowcharts and advertisement. Anything from that can come. Either you can be asked to create an advertisement or to make flowcharts, right?
Ma'am, advertisement in the sense means?
For
Ma'am,
example, I
can you
told
please
you
tell us
make a
60 marks
prepare.
as
Hanji?
Ma'am, can you please tell us 60 marks to whom that
We
doesn't
don't
come
know
to
sure.
PTM?
I'll tell you in the school then. On Wednesday I'll tell. I do not have the list with me right now. No? Okay. So yeah, I was telling you about what? Like advertisement as in, like I gave you and like prepare an advertisement for a tea. तो आपको एक advertisement बनाना होगा उस टी को बेचने के लिए, right? एक नाम सोच लो अपने आप उस टी का.
Ma'am, on computer?
कंप्यूटर क्यों? एडवर्टाइजमेंट.
अच्छा मैम, फोटो?
फोटो क्या पेपर पे बना लिया डायग्राम एंड उसके लिए एक आपने स्लोगन लिख दिया.
Okay,
ये चाय पिए तो पीते ही चाय, ऐसे ऐसे करके जो होते हैं.
Ma'am, you will only ask questions from this chapter only, or you can ask from half
Only from this chapter, nothing else, nothing apart from this chapter. Okay, so I think first question is done. Shall we discuss the second as well? 2 questions आप एक साथ कर ही सकते हो.
And second one
सारे
is given
discuss करते हैं.
directly.
Second, most of the answers are given directly. Second answer is given way to direct. What
No,
is the
ma'am.
radius?
Ma'am, this sixth answer, it is not given in the book. We have to
Oh,
write on our-
really? Really?
Yes, ma'am.
अभी
Ma'am, setting agenda is an important work.
अभी हम क्या पढ़ के आए हैं बच्चे? ये तुमने पढ़ा है?
Ma'am,
Exact
मैंने
time
लिख
ये
लिया
है.
है. मैंने लिख लिया है.
ठीक है. So yeah, various purposes of media: advocacy, entertainment, education. All of the 5 points will come, but you have to elaborate them. Just do not write them like that. You have to explain those points as well. Okay? Clear? Shall we
Okay, ma'am.
discuss the other questions as well today?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool then. Next is, how has television influenced your life? This answer I want to know from you people. What
Ma'am,
happened?
may I tell?
Me.
बताइए कौन है मिमी वाला? हर्ष बताओ.
Television has influenced our lives in the following ways. We make or shape our views by watching television. Through television, the world is like a big family now. Television makes us unable to think beyond the world of television. Television lays more emphasis on trivial matters rather than serious matters. So we are not able to know the ongoing activities.
Okay, Shan.
Now, may I tell?
Anyone else? Yes, sure.
Ma'am, sure.
Yes, sure. Tell me the answer.
Television widens our outlook and make us think of ourselves as a member of a large global world. We enjoy diverse news and entertainment channels from all over the world. We can see the happenings in the far off lands due to television. The world is like a huge family. Television shapes our views, which make our impression about the world around us.
Yes, that's quite better. Like, ठीक था, अच्छा
Ma'am,
था.
can I tell?
Yes, Rishika.
The television has influenced us in many ways. First, we can enjoy diverse news and entertainment channels from other parts of the world. Second, now the world is like a big family for which all the credit goes to television. Third, television shapes our views. Fourth, we make our impressions about the world around us by what we see on television. Fifth, several programs ranging from family to politics are televised on the television screen, which helps in entertainment. Sixth, we lose our originality and thinks about everything that a television shows every day.
Quite perfect answer. Her answers, I am very satisfied with her answer. She's included most of the points which are required, right? So I think you like do not just stick to the first paragraph only for the answer. Take the points from first and second both the paragraphs, right? Okay, you have to mention that how it has influenced your life, how we are not able to think beyond it, right? We only it shapes our minds. Actually, we are begin to believe whatever we see on television, right? And we try to incorporate the same things in our life, but we should not lose our originality. Okay, we should stick to what we are. Shall we discuss the fourth question now?
Ma'am, can I tell this answer?
Ma'am, may I tell this answer? Sure, is
Ma'am,
Great,
Ma'am, can I
Shaurya.
tell?
Question number 4 is, what do you understand by
Ma'am,
balance
can I tell?
information? Does today's
Can I tell?
gives the balance? Actually, Nandini will tell us first.
Okay. Balanced information means to highlight all the necessary aspect in any situation with positive image without any pressure. No, today's media does not give us balanced information as it is controlled by business houses. Media needs money, so it focuses only that part of the story that suits the interest of businesses. Whereas it should focuses on all the points of views. To make more money, media take help of advertisement. Nowadays media is giving important to fashion shows, the world of cricket, and leaves aside the tribal matters for and in a democratic country like India, people are facing situations associated with their living, but there is no significance in the newspaper of it. So media does not provide us balanced information.
Quite satisfactory.
Can I tell too?
Ma'am, I have
I
read
have written in
out
a
two
simple
small.
language.
Actually,
Yes, ma'am, me
written
too.
as well. First,
Ma'am, may
Shaurya.
I tell? Okay, ma'am. A balanced information is a information which is free from any control or influence to guide it. It should be unbiased, reliable, non-provocative, and honest. Media doesn't give us a balanced information because it is either influenced by the government of the time or works under the influence of the agencies which run it.
ठीक है. It's fine, but I think you should write
Ma'am,
it.
can I try?
Yes, sir.
But we can also add the censorship wala part.
Censorship needs censorship. No,
Ma'am,
censorship
can I tell?
is not related to balance report. Yes, still. That I don't know.
Balanced information refers for highlighting all the necessary aspects of any situation with positive intention. But today's media does not give us balanced information because sometimes it presents distorted views which misleads the public. Some newspapers use provocative language and give attractive headlines. Thus, media should not function in such an irresponsible manner and should give balanced information.
Perfect. Good answer. ठीक है. Satisfactory. But like, see, if the question comes in the exam, you have to be very vigilant. If the question is of 2 marks, then whatever you have written is just fine. If it is of 3 marks, then you have to just write a little more. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Next is media independent today? If not, why?
Ma'am, may I tell? Sure, is Aksan.
Anshika will tell us this answer. She hasn't given any answer till now.
No, the media is not independent nowadays because it is first influenced by the government of the time, and secondly, it works under the influence of the views of the particular agencies which run it, and it shows the news which is in the favor of the businesses that also run it, and sometimes it takes help of advertisement to make money.
Fine.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am,
fine.
I have written the same answer
To me?
till
1 minute
Anshika
is
has
left.
told.
Listen to me. 1 minute is left. The meeting can end any time. What answer she has said is right. Baki instantly you can write very much
Ma'am,
right.
after the sentence, second